Good Thursday evening. Carol with you till 8 on Class 95's Cartoons. Welcome into the show.
Which one is better looking? Very good.
I think Emily's very inspiring because to all the world change agents and blessings in the bag, she's really a role model for us because she actually quit her job and to serve blessings in the bag full time.
Emily indeed is very much passionate, burning passionate for what she's doing now, because this is not a job, it is a commitment.
Kahit paano po yung hindi namin nabibigay ng asawa ko sa anak namin, kahit paano po dito nakukuha.
She's very happy because I have toothbrush here. I'm happy.
I'm here to say that we're here to stay and we're here to support you with whatever your dreams and hopes are for the future. I'm in it for the long haul. I've quit my job so that you could have jobs. I'm Emily Tang and I'm a world change agent. As far as I remember, there was one individual who used to love superheroes, and it clicked in me, why can't ordinary people be superheroes for everyday causes? Why can't they help other people too and feel like superheroes at the same time? So we just coined the world change agent, and we don't really like to call people volunteers. We just want to have that creative edge to it, I guess. What it means to be a world change agent is someone who is a little crazy, someone who's passionate about making a difference, and someone who goes full on in to creating a better world for other people. It's about those little small, acts of kindness. It's about helping your neighbor, or those daily things that you can do to improve other people's lives that collectively will change the world for other people. Blessings in a Bag is all-encompassing. We have so many programs, but essentially we collect new and gently used items and we distribute them according to needs across Asia. We've also set up a variety of drop-off points in tourist areas, whether it's Bali, Cambodia, Laos. We're trying to set up a network where if you're going on a travel, whether it's for holiday or for business, you can actually take donations in kind and drop them off at your convenience. I think Blessings in a Bag was inspired in a way because of the lack of volunteerism in Singapore at the time that we did start things. I was very upset to see a lot of yous being made to stand outside MRT stations with a tin can and being asked to ask for people for money. But when you approach these young people and ask, what it is that you're trying to achieve, what are you advocating for, what is this money going to, most of them would just say, I don't know, I'm just here for my hours and that's about it.
I saw you eating cakes at Denny's with the shoes you stole from JCPenney. I caught you stealing all the petty cash. Now you're riding around with the...
Hey, it's Emily on The Hot Date and you're tuned in to the all-new Power 98. I've got a text here from Victoria and Ariella who would like to shout out to a new member of their team, Jen. Why did I quit my radio job? It was a difficult decision to make, but I felt that in the last 2 years or so, Blessings in a Bag has kind of gotten to the point where that was all I could think about. When I was hosting my shows, it was all I could do. When I woke up in the morning, it was all about, I've got these communities waiting on me.
Well, when Emily broke the news that she would like to walk away from her DJ job and go 100% for the social enterprise business that she's running right now is of good cause. Of course, straight away the positive response is there, but I just want to be very sure while her age is still young.
Hi Ken, this is Emily from Blessings in a Bag, and I'm just following up to see whether it's possible to partner with you guys to set up a range of drop-off points in Singapore. It's been really stressful. A lot of tears. I've broken down in front of my family many times. My friends have heard me break down many times because sometimes you feel like you can't take it. And it is really tough. It's insanely tough trying to run this with very minimal support. And sometimes it's just not, I'm not able to express how challenging it is. Sorry. Growing up in Jakarta, it was filled with a lot of different cultures. I went to the British International School there, so always seeing a lot of culture. But the minute that we jumped on the school bus and we left our gated community, you're just exposed to that huge disparity, that huge income gap between people who have absolutely nothing and people who have everything.
There was the time when she started to look at the poor people that were living around our areas, and she started to question me why they are begging for food or why they come out and sell newspapers even as a young, for those young children, that why they didn't go to school like her.
My mom actually got my sister and I to pack up our books that we weren't reading, our clothing that we didn't really fit into, our toys that were being neglected, and we bundled that all into a car and we headed to our house helper's place. It wasn't really a house, it was more like a village community, and I just remember roosters running around. I was really young at the time, so what I do remember was all our stuff was given to the house helper's daughter, who was roughly the same age as me, and that memory has really stayed with me for so long. The building's gonna be torn down in about a couple of months' time, and where are we gonna go to next? Finding land and finding something that's affordable is a huge challenge. When I first started Blessings in a Bag, it used to be me going door to door with a taxi, bargaining with the taxi driver to say, wait 5 minutes, I'm gonna just be 5 minutes and I'm gonna just get this garbage bag that's like huge and just haul it into your taxi, so just give me that 5 minutes. We used to run out of a 1-bedroom apartment. It was really dirty and we filled things from top to the ceiling. Right now, I just got into this full time, so it's just me. I am really looking out for passionate, crazy, like-minded individuals who have not just a passion, but the business skills to move what we do forward. A lot of people want to do the glamorous CSR, like, oh, we're helping a child in need, or we're sponsoring an orphanage. Little do they know that that one-time only offer of help is actually more detrimental than a long-term, well-planned, well-thought-out, sustainable plan. Okay, so we're getting ready to go to Legazpi City in the Philippines, and we've got 2 types of blessing backpacks that we are going to distribute to the kids there. And so one of the types is the school blessing backpack, and the second type is the hygiene blessing backpack. Because we're able to supply these basic needs, these kids are able to go to school. For our hygiene blessing backpacks, they're very important because it's the first line of defense against infection, disease, because you're doing proper sanitation, you're looking after the entire family, so the families aren't struggling to come up with money to pay for medical bills. We directly asked our local partners in the Philippines as to what their needs are and how we could best provide that impact. Going to Legazpi City in the Philippines was like coming full circle because they were the first group that we decided to work with, and And being able to meet them for the first time after I quit my job and made this big leap of running Blessings in a Bag full time was just like a relief, but also excitement that we can do so much more for these people. I made a point to go house to house. I made a point to sit in their little homes and just understand their perspective, their view, and the difficulties that they were facing.
Yeah, para sa kuya, dagdag na ito sa income. Matabangan kami sa kung wala kami kwarta.
Nakula ang tabang sa pag wala kong mabakal.
I think regardless of what the news is reporting about us being emotionless and not being open to helping others, I think there are a lot of us deep down who really do care about other people. It's just, sometimes it's a huge challenge.